So this fight was announced, okay, during the post-fight show of UFC China, okay, and it just makes me excited again because Jiri is one of my favorite fighters ever. I love the dude, okay, so in this video, I just want to go over his UFC career so far, okay, why I like him, what annoys me about him, all right, because he's not a perfect fighter, he's got flaws. He's got weaknesses. I'm going to go over all this today, but I just want to do a little bit of just a little piece on why Jiri Prochazka is my favorite fighter in the UFC. Okay, let's start off with Jiri. 30 wins, okay, 5 losses, 1 draw. 26 of those wins by knockout, 23 first-round finishes. The dude is savage. Now, he's only had, if I'm not mistaken, 6 fights, 7 fights in the UFC. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights in the UFC. This was crazy. Right, so we first look at his debut. Ozdemir versus Prochazka. Okay? This fight, I've gone back today and I've rewatched all of Jiri's fights because I love the dude, and as soon as the fight got announced between Jamal and Jiri, I was like, this dude is the fucking guy, bro. I love him, and I need to talk about him. Ozdemir versus Prochazka. In fact, I'll move myself over here. Ozdemir versus Prochazka. What a fight. What a fight. Jiri gets rocked in the first round, okay, weathers the storm, does some, he's like making Ozdemir think. He's like moving around all awkwardly. He's talking to him in there. Bro. Hey, just messing about. And then round 2 comes in. Psh, the nastiest 1-2 down the pipe you've ever seen. Slumps Ozdemir, rocks him with a head kick first. 1-2, folds the guy like a lawn chair. Slumped him. Fucking crazy. Jiri gets rocked in round 1. This is a common theme throughout his fights. I'll get onto that at the end. Then you have the Dominic Reyes fight, which for me is probably my favorite knockout of all time. My favorite knockout of all time comes in this fight. That spinning back elbow up against the cage. If you've not seen that fight, go and watch it. The knockout is insane. It's my favorite knockout ever in a. And look, people going about the Max Holloway knockout on Gaethje. Great knockout, amazing knockout, really really good. People go on about fucking even the Alex Pereira head kick on Jiri. A great knockout. This for me is my favorite knockout ever of all time. Josh Emmett, Bryce Mitchell, fucking scary knockout. This was unbelievable. It came out of nowhere. Like, spinning back elbow, flush KO. Reyes falls face first, head first. I thought he died, bro. And again, earlier on in the fight, Jiri gets rocked by Reyes, badly as well. Gets rocked. He's on wobbly legs. Reyes gets a guillotine in. Jiri slips out. Okay, does some nice ground and pound. Reyes rocks him, hits him with an up kick at one point. Looks like he gets slept, but he obviously doesn't. And then Jiri comes back with the fire, rocks Reyes, spinning back elbow KO against the cage. Oh, it's nasty. And then we get on to the best fight ever, Teixeira versus Prochazka. Probably my favorite fight ever. I went and I rewatched it today. I remember that it was good. I didn't remember it was that good. It was unbelievable. The best fight I've ever seen in recent memory. Anyway, this fight was so back and forth, and Jiri proved that he could. He's got decent-ish ground game. Obviously, nothing compared to Glover, but he submitted Glover. Jiri Prochazka, the kickboxer, the samurai, the kung fu master, alright, the karate kid, submits Glover Teixeira, a jiu-jitsu specialist, in the 5th round. Jiri was going to lose that fight. 100%. Jiri was gonna if that fight went to the scorecards, Jiri was losing that fight 100%. But you know what? He didn't, and he fucking just when Jiri was on point in that fight, he was on point. Jiri won a round or two. Rocked Glover, went to the body, flying knees. He tried it so many times. I don't know why he kept throwing them. None of them worked. Okay, but oh mate, piecing Glover up on the feet again. Glover lands a straight right down the pipe. Rocks Jiri really bad. Glover makes a big mistake by then jumping to a guillotine. Fuck, idiot, bro. You could have knocked Jiri out there and then. You could have knocked him out and won and retained your belt. You could have done that shit, bro. But he didn't. He jumped the guillotine. Big fucking mistake by Glover. And obviously Jiri capitalized. Okay, managed to get the submission. If you've not watched this fight, I don't know where the fuck you've been. Amazing fight, back and forth action. Jiri with his just creativity, he hit one of those elbows on Glover. Oh man, it was so good, too good. And I mate, as a Jiri fan, I was watching. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time. I was nervous, bro, because I know Jiri's got big weaknesses. We're gonna go over that at the end, and they were exploited in this fight. And then we go on to so Jiri wins the belt. Okay, he vacates because he injured. He caught apparently the worst shoulder injury Dana White ever seen. Okay, comeback fight, Alex Pereira. No tune-up fight. He could have easily been like, you know what, Dana, I kind of want a little tune-up fight. You know, give me like I don't know, give me an Ulberg. You know, give me a Jamal Hill, give me a Khalil Roundtree, give me a little tune-up fight, and then if I win that title shot, no. Chad Jiri return fight, Alex Pereira, the baddest man in light heavyweight. And you know what? Jiri had some success in that fight until he didn't. I don't know. 150. Well, we've not. I don't know. Nice. Well, I thought it'd be more than that though. To be fair, 150. No, even still 115 for the month. I mean, think about it, over a quarter. It's only going to be like 300-ish. It's not that bad, really. Is it? Mm. Yeah. Well, don't you be spending so much money either. You can, just don't spend any money. Alright, go then. Go relax. Lovely. Thanks for that. Shut the door. Or don't. So yeah, this fight, insane. Probably my favourite fight ever. No wait, I've moved on from that now, haven't I? Fuck's sake. See, I've lost where I am now. So yeah, Jiri had success in this fight, okay, but obviously we all know what happened. All right, Pereira knocked him down. I think early stoppage. Yuri's too humble to admit it, but Jiri wasn't out. I know what you're gonna say. Yuri said he was out. Yeah, but Yuri's not one to make excuses. He's not gonna say that was early stoppage. He's just gonna say, you know what, fair enough. Better man won. Move on. I'm a humble samurai. Okay, but that early stoppage. Yes. Would it have ended the same way? Maybe, but we don't know because it was early. It was early. Maybe I'm coping, but yeah, I was kind of upset to see this. Not gonna lie, but I mean, Pereira is Pereira. He's gonna do what he does. And you know, for your comeback fight against Alex Pereira, I mean, if you look, a year and a half, pretty much, he was out for a year and a half. June 2022 to November 2023, coming back to fight Alex Pereira. Chad moves. Didn't quite pay off, but it's okay. We then go to UFC 300. Prochazka versus Rakic. Another great fight. Yuri's just in bangers. He's just in bangers on bangers on bangers. You know, he's never had a boring fight. Never. Name a boring Jiri Prochazka fight. There isn't one. And again, he gets rocked in this fight. Okay, much like in the Alex Pereira fight, his legs are getting chewed up. Okay, his legs are getting beat the fuck out of because he can't check leg kicks. Great fight though, brilliant fight. Gets rocked by Rakic early on. I thought, no, bro, this is the downfall of Jiri now. This is where Jiri just goes, meow. Like when champions lose and then they just go fucking down. Look at Tony Ferguson. You know, he's on a fucking... He needs to stop, but that's a different topic. Amazing fight with Rakic. If you've not seen that fight either, I'm surprised if you haven't because it was on UFC 300. Go watch it. Brilliant fight. Obvious flaws in Yuri's game, but rocks Rakic, gets him to the ground and pound, you know, gets it done in round 2. So then he has another rematch with Pereira, and this one wasn't great, I'll be honest. Jiri didn't look good in this one. He got dropped to the end of round 1, and then straight away, what does it say there? 13 seconds into round 2, head kick, fucking dropped, ground and pound, done. Fucked up, bro. This is the problem with the light heavyweights that I think's gonna happen. No one can beat Jiri, but Jiri can't beat Alex. It's going to be like a Holloway-Volkanovski problem or a Moreno-Figueiredo problem, I think. If Jiri gets past Jamal Hill, which I think he does, by the way, I think Jiri's going to fucking stop Jamal Hill in round 3. That's what I think. Or round 2. I'm not sold on it yet. I'm thinking maybe round 2, though. Maybe round 2. I don't know. If he gets past Jamal Hill, who else is he gonna fight? Who else is he gonna fight? Because that is basically a title eliminator. They're gonna fight the winner of Pereira and Kalayev. It's going to be the same problem. It's going to be Jiri Pereira 3, but it's going to be the same thing of like Volkan Holloway. Jiri just won't be able to beat him. That's what I think the problem will be. But look at that record. Amazing. Fucking all of these wins are amazing. All of Jiri's wins are entertaining. They are amazing wins. He wins in the best way possible. They never go the distance. This one nearly did, but he didn't. Alright? He always finishes his... All the fights that he's won have been by finish. And he's got an exciting style. But let's go over his style. Because he has flaws. The guy's got flaws. He's not perfect by any means. Jiri fucking annoys me. And I know I've just been glazing the fuck out of him. But the dude annoys me, right? Because... Yes, he's exciting to watch. Very exciting. He's got a fun style. But... Jiri Prochazka has no defense whatsoever. He comes in with his hands down, his chin up. He checks 0 leg kicks. He checks nothing. And he gets caught on the chin constantly. Like I said earlier, he gets rocked in every single fight. Yeah, he comes back, but he gets rocked in every single fight. If he kept his hands up here and learned how to block and slip and shit, fucking hell, he'd be unstoppable. He'd have a good chance against Pereira. If he could stay out of Pereira's fucking... If he could... Look, I know checking Pereira's leg kicks is pretty much impossible because there's no telegraph to them. He throws the best leg kicks in the UFC, in all of mixed martial arts. Pereira has the best leg kicks. But if Jiri had his hands up and maybe use a bit of head movement instead of coming in with his chin in the air and his hands down, maybe he could block a few punches. Maybe block it. Maybe that head kick gets blocked. You know, if he doesn't come in with his hands down after just being nearly knocked out, saved by the bell in round 1. You know, he needs to really drill some basic defense. And I saw him on pads a few months back of him drilling, blocking and slipping and rolling shots, which is good. But then he does goofy shit, bro. Like he goes and does karate, but not like karate combat, like karate that's like you see in fucking, I don't know, like the Zen karate, like the Zen karate that's like, I don't know, people are throwing strikes like this. We are. It's like no one in the UFC, Jiri, is gonna come up to you and go, why are you drilling it, bro? Less of the goofy shit. And then he's training with monks and stuff. He's training with monks, and I'm not joking. I saw a video. I'm gonna look like a goon. I saw a video of him like this. He was genuinely. So he's literally right. Oh, hold on, you can't even see me. He's literally right. He's training with monks, and he's got a stance like this. What is this, bro? Doing this. What's that gonna do? Innit, Oscar? What's that gonna do? What's that gonna do? What's he gonna do, boy? Get down. Go on. Bah. It's not gonna do anything. It's just goofy shit. And that's the stuff that annoys me. And look, you can say, Yuri's a true martial artist. I get it. It's his way of life. I'm not trying to discredit him, but if that's what he enjoys doing, then fair enough. But there's more important shit to be fucking drilling than weird fucking split stances with monks, bro. That's what annoys me about Jiri. But on the flip side, that's why he's so entertaining. Every single time Jiri fights, you're on the edge of your seat because you don't know what's going to happen. Is he going to get rocked in this fight? You know, he comes in guns blazing every time, and when he gets rocked and then he comes back, it makes that comeback even sweeter. It makes that finish even sweeter because he's got rocked in the first half, and he comes back and rocks them and finishes them. That is the sweetest. Oh, it's so good because you're like, God, he very nearly lost, but he came back and clutched the victory. That's why I love Jiri Prochazka. He's so exciting. None of his fights have been boring. Okay? All of his finishes have been great. He submitted Glover Teixeira. Yes, granted. Glover made a mistake. He should have gone for the finish. On the feet, that is. Not for the guillotine. But he's not even... he's just amazing. And he's such a humble guy. And I tell you what, everyone talks about it. The stare downs between him and Alex. I might see if I can get one up on Twitter. Or X, even. The stare downs that them two had in their fights. Jiri versus Alex. Stare down. Let's see. Have we got it? No. What's the stare down? Like, even this one, look.
Championship! You're going to be fighting tomorrow.
Let's see. Come on, where is it? Look at them. Look at that, bro. Two absolute fucking alphas. Look at them. The intensity in their eyes. Look at that. Is that not just from a fucking movie? And look at Dana's little face there, bro. Look at his little face. You can see. Oh, I'm getting rich. This is. He's like pay-per-view sales. And then you've got the stare downs in the cage. Here we go, look.
And New Amsterdam vodka. 5 times distilled and 3 times filtered. New Amsterdam is in your corner with award-winning vodka.
Their eyes stay locked. They do not take their eyes off each other. Look at
him. No! Attendance.
Look.
One of the world. This
Look
is
at
the
him.
moment.
Staring. They don't blink. I know I'm glazing, bro. I know I'm glazing, but this is a glaze video. I don't give a fuck. This is why Jiri Prochazka is my favorite fighter in the UFC. Exciting fights every time, but he's not perfect. He has major holes in his game, like I've been over. He needs to fix them if he wants any chance of beating Alex Pereira, because I don't think anyone beats Jiri. But then Jiri isn't beating Pereira, so where do we fucking go? It's just going to be constant rematch and rematch, isn't it? Unless Pereira moves up to heavyweight, and then Jiri can take that spot. But who knows, guys? I just wanted to make this video because of that fight announcement. Got me hyped. I went back and watched all of Jiri's fights, even the ones where he lost. It's got to be done, though, boys. Anyway, let me know what you think about Jiri Prochazka. I don't know if this is just... I don't know how long this one is. It feels like I've been yapping for a while, but this is the guy, bro. This is my favorite fighter. This is why he's my favorite fighter right now. He's just amazing. He really is amazing. Yeah, he's fighting UFC 311 on the same card as Islam and Sarukian. What a card that's gonna be. But yeah, like and subscribe. My links down below. Let me know what you think about Jiri Prochazka. Can he beat Pereira? Will he be back on top soon? Who knows? Until next time, I'll see you in a bit.